Hello, hi and welcome to all my lovely students out there. After completing the chapter 1 linear equations in two variable, we will start today with the next chapter, quadratic equations. Before we understand what are quadratic equations, let us quickly revise polynomials which we had learnt in our lower class. I will give you some examples of polynomial. 3x plus 5, 6x squared plus 5. Okay, these two are polynomials. They are not equation. When will it become an equation? When you equate it to any number. Here I have taken 0. When you equate it to any number, it will become an equation. If you see equal to sign in the polynomial, then it becomes an equation. So here again, if I put an equal to sign, suppose 3. Yes, now this is an equation. This is an equation. Without equal to sign, it was polynomial. Now if you consider, let me consider two polynomials like I took before. Here you can see the degree of the first polynomial, that is variable's degree, index, power is 1. Whereas for the second example, you can see here the degree is 2. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, it is called as a linear polynomial. You have seen this. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, it is called as a quadratic polynomial. So, what is a quadratic equation? The same equation, 6x squared plus 5. If I substitute it as, if I introduce an equal to sign, if I equate it to any number, then this is called as a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. Same way, linear equations we have done plenty of examples. Okay, linear equations in two variables. If one variable is asked, only one variable you have to use. So, in a polynomial, if the degree is 2, then that polynomial is called as a quadratic equation or quadratic polynomial. Okay, if in an equation you see that the highest degree is 2. In an equation, if the highest degree is 2, then such equations are called as quadratic equation. So, if I give you an example this way, 15y cubed plus 18y minus 5 equal to 0. If you see an example this way, is this a quadratic equation? Just see the degree. Degree of y here is 3 and here the degree is 1. I told you for quadratic equation the highest degree should be 2. So as you can see here the highest degree is 3. So this is not a quadratic equation. Not a quadratic equation. Understood what is a quadratic equation? Before we get into practice set 2.1, let us first write down the general form of quadratic equation. The general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Linear equation you remember. Now this is general form of quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now what is the main thing that you have to take in mind is, keep in mind this, a should not be equal to 0. A should not be equal to 0. Where a should not be equal to 0 and a, b, c can be any real numbers. A, b, c can be any real numbers. What will happen if a becomes 0? Let us check. This will be 0x squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. 0 into x square will be 0, so this whole part will get cancelled. So what are we getting is bx plus c, and bx plus c is a linear equation. Degree is 1. If the highest degree is 1, then that is a linear equation. So to make it quadratic, you should have x squared. So a should not be equal to 0. This one thing you have to keep in mind. Okay? So now practice set 2.1. Question number 1. Write any two quadratic equation. Think of any two quadratic equations. You keep the general form in your mind. In place of A, B, C, you can put any real numbers. So form an equation. So let us take simple equations will give 5x square plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Example number 1. Similarly, you can give another example. 7 upon 3. Let us take a fraction. 7 upon 3. Now I want to keep the variable different. I will take the variable as y square minus 5y plus 16 is equal to 0. So keep the general form in your mind and form two equations. See to it that you keep the highest degree as 2. You get two examples and these are quadratic equations. So this is example number 1 and example number 2. Okay, first sum done. Now go to sum number 2. Decide which of the following are quadratic equation. Okay. Copy the question, leave one line and then we will write whether it is quadratic or not. Just to decide. Now they are not asking for reason, but while writing we will state the reason. If it is a quadratic equation, why? If it is not a quadratic equation, why? Why is it not a quadratic equation? So first to copy all the equations. So children, I have copied the example. The first example is x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. Is this satisfying the general form? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Yes, highest degree is 2. So this is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. This way you will write the answer. Equation. Now the second example. Let us bring it in general form. Let us bring 5y to this side. Y square minus 5y plus 10 equal to 0. Is it satisfying the general form? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here you have y. Y square minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. Highest degree is 2. So this is also a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. Write down. Yeah. Both these are quadratic equations. Now let's take the third example. The third example given is y square plus 1 upon y equal to 2. Now here I can see we are not in favor of keeping the variable as denominator. So what we do from the previous experience, whenever you see the denominator y, we have a tendency of multiplying that part by y. If you are multiplying one term, then you have to multiply throughout. So when you multiply throughout, what are you getting? Y square into y will be y cube plus y cancel. So this will be 1 equal to 2y. When I bring 2y to the other side, I get y cube minus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. Now here you can see that the highest degree is 3. Highest degree is 3. So is this a quadratic equation? No, it is not a quadratic equation. No, it is not a quadratic equation. Okay, so reason also specified. Understanding? Okay. Now go to question number 4. Question number 4. X plus 1 upon x equal to minus 2. We will do the same thing. If you see denominator a variable, we will multiply by the same variable throughout. So when you multiply throughout, here x and here x. So our new equation will be x square plus x cancel, this is 1 equal to minus 2x. Bring minus 2x to the other side, x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now is this a quadratic equation? Just check with the general form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Done. So this is a quadratic equation. Right? This is a quadratic equation. Okay? Show the steps. Show how we made it quadratic. You write the full word. Coming to the fifth question. M plus 2, M minus 2 equal to 0. We have to check whether it is a quadratic equation. Still, M plus 2, M minus 2, minus 5 equal to 0. Okay? Let us multiply. First you will multiply M by M minus 5. M to M minus 5. Then you will multiply 2 to M minus 5. So plus 2 multiplied by M minus 5 equal to 0. Multiply M into M square minus 5M plus 2M minus 10 equal to 0. M square minus M plus becomes minus. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3M minus 10 equal to 0. Is this coming in general form? M square minus 3M minus 10 equal to 0. Highest degree is 2 and 1 variable. Okay. So we have, this is the quadratic equation, right? This is a quadratic equation. Understood? Now you take the sixth sum and tell me whether it is quadratic or not. Try it out. Like terms we will bring together. So M cube, with that this 3M cube comes to other side minus 3M cube. 3M cube comes to this side, it becomes minus 3M cube. Plus 3M square minus 2 equal to 0. M cube minus 3M square, M cube will be 2M cube. No? 3 minus 1 will be 2. 3 is bigger number, minus 1. So 2M cube plus 3M square minus 2 equal to 0. Tell me, is this a quadratic equation? Yes, I heard. It is not. Why? Because the highest degree is 3. If it is 3, then it is not a quadratic equation. So write down, this is not a quadratic equation. So that was very easy sums, I hope. Just you should not look at the equation, you will decide. Try to solve it and check whether it is quadratic or not. Now coming to the third question. Write the following equations in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. They are asking us to write it in general form. Then write the values of a, b, c for each equation. So simple. First general form will go. Then find out the values of a, b, c. Yes, let's start. This is the first question. Let us write it in general form. So first this minus y square comes here, it will become plus y square, then plus 2y, 10, this side I got to minus 10 equal to 0. Now compare it with the general form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So what is the value of a, b and c? A is nothing means 1, b will be 2 and c is, what is in place of c? Along with the sign you have to write minus 0. This is the answer. As simple as it is. Coming to the second question. Second question you have x minus 1 the whole square equal to 2x plus 3. Now first we have to solve this part. This is an expansion formula which you have learned. A minus b the whole square. What is a minus b the whole square? Yes. X square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to remaining part as it is I copied. Now this is same like a minus b the whole square. I hope you remember. A minus b the whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Same thing I applied here. Okay. Now solve it further. Therefore, x square will be as it is minus 2x. This 2x comes to the other. This 2x comes to the other side. It will become minus 2x plus 1. Plus 1 comes to this side. Plus 3 comes to this side. Minus 3 equal to 0. So finally we are getting x square minus plus 2x plus 2x becomes 4x Both are having minus sign, so I also put minus sign. Plus and minus is minus. 3 minus 1 is 2. Bigger number is 3, its sign is minus, equal to 0. So now when you compare it with the general form, what is the value of A, B and C? A is 1, B is minus 4 and C is minus 2. This is the answer. Number 3, let us put it in general form and write down the values of A, B and C. Solve it. This will be x square plus 5x is equal to minus 3 plus x. Minus and minus will become plus. Bring terms to the other side. Therefore, x square plus 5x minus 3 comes here, plus 3 plus x comes to the other side, minus x equal to 0. Let us solve this. Plus 5x and minus x. X square plus into minus is minus. 5 minus 1 is 4x. 5 is greater number and the sign is plus. And we have plus 3 equal to 0. Comparing with general form. Comparing with general form. What are you getting? A is equal to 1, B equal to 4 and C is equal to 3. That's it. Okay, so let's do the fourth sum now. 3m square is equal to 2m square minus 9. Yeah. 2m square comes to this side. 3m square minus 2m square minus 9 comes here, becomes plus 9 is equal to 0. Now just compare it with general form. 3m square minus 2m square will be 1m square or only m square plus 9 is equal to 0. Is this in general form? Some terms are missing, no? So what is the general form? Comparing with general form. Comparing with general form. The general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So let us make this in general form. This will be m square plus no term. So when you don't have a term, you will put a 0. Here the variable is n. So this will be 0m. And yeah, constant is there. Plus 9 is equal to. So wherever you have missing term, there you will substitute it with 0. And the same variable. M hai to m. If there is x, x. So now what will be the value of a? A is 1. Nothing means 1. B is 0. And C is equal to 9. So this is your answer. Okay children, pretty easy. Now coming to the fifth sum. P3 plus 6P is equal to minus 5. Open the bracket. P into 3, 3P plus P into 6P will be 6P square. P into P square is equal to minus 5. Make it in general form. First we will write 6P square. Then we will write 3P. And minus 5 comes here, plus 5 equal to 0. Now, comparing with general form. Comparing with general form. In middle of night also I will come and ask you, what is the general form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, comparing with general form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A will be, what is the coefficient? A is 6, B will be 3 and C is 5. C is 5. Come, solve the sixth sum on your own. Sixth sum you can try on your own. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Determine whether the values given against each of the quadratic equation are roots of the equation or not. We have to determine whether the values that they are giving for variable, is it root of the equation? Here root means solution. Okay. So let us copy the question and then we will discuss it further. So they are asking us to determine whether the values given. What is the values given? X is equal to 1 and minus 1. These are the values. Whether the values given are solution or not. That is the question. So what we will do is, let us write the LHS part. If I take the LHS part, it is x square plus 4x minus 5. This LHS part, remember in the beginning I told you, this is a polynomial, quadratic polynomial. If you put equal to, then it becomes an equation. So let us take the polynomial part and substitute the value given. So put x is equal to 1 and check. So this will be, put x is equal to 1 square plus 4 into 1 minus 5. 1 square is 1 plus 4 ones are 4 minus 5. This will be 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5, 0. Are you getting the same as RHS? Yes. So equal to RHS. If you are getting same, if you are putting the value and you are getting same like RHS, then therefore x is equal to 1 is the solution. In the question they have used a solution or root? Yeah, root. So we will write is the root of the equation. Is the root of the equation. If you are getting equal to RHS, you put a value, you are getting it equal as RHS, then it is root of the equation. Remember, every quadratic equation has two roots. So one root, yes, it is x is equal to 1. The second value they have given is minus 1. Let us put minus 1 and check whether minus 1 is also root of the equation or not. Same way. So next you will write, copy LHS. LHS is x square plus 4x minus 5 is equal to, in place of, put x is equal to minus 1. In place of x, put minus 1 and check. Minus 1 square plus 4 into minus 1 minus 5. 1 into 1 will be 1. Plus into minus will become minus. 4 ones are 4 and minus 5. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 and minus 5 will give you minus 8. Are you getting it same like the RHS? No. So you write not equal to RHS. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 is not the root of equation. Is not the root of equation. So if you are putting the value and you are getting it same like the right hand side, it is root. If you are not getting it same, it is not the root. And this is a very important question. It will be asked sure. Okay, determine whether it is root or not. Similarly, try the second sum. So second sum you have 2m square minus 5m is equal to 0. And they are asking us to check for 2 and 5 upon 2. So first let us write the left hand side part. 2m square minus 5m. Put m is equal to 2 and check. So 2 into m is 2. So 2 square. m की जगह पे 2 minus 5 into 2. This will be 2 into 2 2s are 4 minus 10. 8 minus 10 is minus 2. Is it same? No. So not equal to RHS. Therefore, m is equal to 2 is not the root of equation. It's not the root of equation. Now, 5 upon 2 and check put m is equal to 5 upon 2. LHS is 2m square minus 5m is equal to 2 into m के जगह पे 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2 the whole square minus 5 into 5 upon 2. This will be 2 into 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2 times I wrote minus 5 into 5 upon 2. 2 cancel. So I am getting 5 5s are 25 upon 2 and 5 5s are 25 upon 2. 25 upon 2 minus 25 upon 2 is 0. Yes. So we are getting it as RHS. So equal to RHS. That means m is equal to 5 upon 2 is the root of equation. Root of equation. Understood? Okay. So simple. Yes. Coming to question number 5. Again, mark it very important. Question number 5. Find k if x equal to 3 is the root of the equation. See children, this is the equation. We have to this is the equation. We have to find what is the value of k by substituting x is equal to 3. So let us put x is equal to 3 in this equation. So write solution. Copy the equation once. Kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Surely coming for your exam. Kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Equation copied correctly. Put in place of x 3. Start. Therefore, k in place of x will put 3. So here it is x square. So this will be 3 square minus 10 into 3 plus 3 equal to 0. Here you can put equal to 0 because it is given in the question that x minus 3 is root. So if it is root, then it satisfies the equation. So here you can put equal to 0. Let us solve k into what will be 3 square? 3 square is 3 3s are yes 9 minus 10 3s are 30 plus 3 equal to 0. So this will be 9k minus and plus is minus 30 minus 3 is 27, which is bigger number. 30 is bigger number, so minus sign equal to 0. Now bring minus 27 to the other side. This will be 9k is equal to 27. So therefore, k is equal to 27 upon 9. K is equal to 3. This way you got the value of k as 3. Easy? Yes. It is given that x is root of the equation. So just put the value of x and calculate. You get the value of k. So now coming to the last sum. Copy the question. Last question. Now they have given it in the form of a activity type. One of the root of this equation. One of the root is minus 7 upon 5. So let us write solution as they have given. Same format we will follow. What is the root given? Minus 7 upon 5 is a root of equation 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0. Minus 7 upon 5 is a root. So here you will put the box. Therefore, put m is equal to minus 7 upon 5. Put m is equal to minus 7 upon 5 in the equation. Put 5 into, in place of m, minus 7 upon 5, the whole square, plus 2 into minus 7 upon 5, plus k is equal to 0. Solve it. Therefore, this will be 5 into minus 7 upon 5 into minus 7 upon 5, plus 7 2s are 14 and minus 14 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. Okay, so this 5 and 5 will get cancelled. Minus and minus will become plus. 7 sevens are 49 upon 5. Plus and minus will become minus 14 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. Both the denominators are same, so you can take denominator once. 49 minus 14 plus k equal to 0. So therefore, how much is 49 minus 14? This is 35. Correct? 35 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. So what will be k? Bring 35 upon 5 to the other side. Minus 35 upon 5. You can solve it further. 5 ones are 5 sevens. So we got k is equal to minus 7. K is equal to minus 7. Wherever you have box, put there. So your one box will come. 2 into your box will come. And for this part and this part. And finally, k is equal to minus 7. Okay, so I hope you understood what are quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the general form. And how to find out whether the given value is root or not. If you put the value of the variable, if you are getting it same like right hand side, they are roots. Otherwise, they are not the roots. And I told you sum number 5 and sum number 6. Both these sums surely will come for your exam. Till we meet for the next class. Bye.